All right guys, welcome back to GreenMotion e-bikes. So today we are going to be checking out a cargo utility e-bike. This is the Voyager e-bike by Kingbull. So there are some features about this that I really liked. One of the first, for a cargo e-bike, you really want to have a big hauling capacity. And this e-bike actually has a 440 pound capacity. So that's between the rider and maybe what you are hauling on the back seat here. Now this can also be turned into a seat for a backseat rider. Right now it's got the hard wooden chopping board type of a setup for the back rack. Now you can also see this back rack is really sturdy. It's not just like one of those racks that hooks on and hangs over the tire. This is actually built right into the frame of the bike itself. Another feature I really liked about this Kingbull Voyager is that you have these runners right here. Basically the foot pegs, but even a little bit bigger to make it really comfortable. So if you've got somebody you are riding on the back, they're gonna have a place to put their feet. And a lot of the e-bikes that do have the back seat option do not have pegs or these runners for the back seat rider. It just makes it a lot less comfortable if you're having to kind of suspend your feet in the air. So being able to have those is really nice. This does have a really large 17.5 amp hour battery, and it also comes with a dual battery option. The second battery will go right in here. So you do have the ability to extend the range from around 40 to 50 miles on the single battery up to closer to 80 to 100 miles on the dual battery version. So that's fantastic as well. This is a really beefy e-bike, as you can see, and of course a little bit of weight to match that beef that you have on the e-bike. So this has a regular kickstand like I'm using now, but it also has this much more substantial kickstand, sort of like a motorcycle style kickstand. But that really makes it stable when you do have it up on that dual kickstand down there. And so besides the features within the frame of the e-bike itself, it actually also does have a lot of nice bells and whistles on this. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring you guys up. I'll show you some of the features, like the big, beautiful headlight this has, as well as the brake lights, tail lights, and another great feature that you're starting to see on e-bikes, which the Kingbull has, is turn signals. So all right guys, here's your 3-button power button, which is gonna kick on this bright, beautiful LCD display. You also have your up and down buttons here. That is going to set you into your power level, your pedal assist level right there. Now on my bike, I did get the rear view mirror. This is actually a nice, very bendy, adjustable rear view mirror. So I initially had it up here with it sticking out over the side, but it would bounce so much when I was riding or going over any kind of bumps that I found actually hanging it right here worked much better. I just kind of look down to the side and can see what's coming up behind me. Hi there guys, you can actually see me in that rear view right now. So another beautiful feature on this, long press the plus button and it's going to kick on that big headlight I was telling you guys about. I also mentioned to you guys about the really nice brake light they have on this, and the one feature I absolutely love is the turn signals. No more having to use those stupid ass hand signals to let people know you're about to turn. You got actual turn signals like a motorcycle or a car. At night when you have your headlight turned on, that is going to basically just turn into a tail light, and then it will brighten up when you hit the brakes. So this is that flat wooden piece I was referring to as the cutting board on top of this really intense, strong, built-in rack on the e-bike. Like I said, it's actually built into the frame of the e-bike itself. Here are those runners up close, comfortable for the passenger on that. And then that thumb throttle right here, and that is going to get you up to that 28 mile an hour top speed. Of course, with no weight or resistance on the bike now, it's actually doing a little bit over 30 miles an hour. But once you're sitting on it riding, you'll find that's closer to about 28 total. All right guys, so we ran through a lot of the specs. I showed you guys a lot of the features on this bike. The one feature, to see it, you're gonna have to go out and take this thing on a ride. So I did get some footage. We have sort of a slight uphill in front of my house here. So this Kingbull does 28 miles an hour. So it is a class 3 e-bike, and it will do 28 miles an hour in pedal assist as well as with the throttle, which I really like that, because a lot of the e-bike models out there, I know like Rad, Event, and Electric, their class 3 e-bikes will do up to 28 miles an hour in pedal assist, but the throttle will only do 20 miles an hour. So being able to do 28 miles an hour in either pedal assist or a throttle is awesome. And I want you guys to see some of the power of this e-bike. So here's a little footage of me testing out the top speed using just the throttle only, going up and then back down this hill right in front of my house. All right guys, so we are on an uphill climb here, a slight uphill grade on my street, testing out the power and speed of the Kingbull. And as you guys can see here, we're actually able to just about reach that 25 mile an hour throttle only on an uphill slope. So I think that is pretty damn impressive actually. And then of course coming back down this slight downhill now. So you can see on just the slight downhill, we're able to top out at the 28 mile an hour. No problem, even a little bit more than that. I think we're hitting 29. So very fast e-bike, especially for a utility e-bike. So as you guys could see, actually very impressive power and speed. Not only the top speed this thing can get up to, but also the acceleration that it has to get up to that top speed very quickly. So I took this thing around and was cruising around on it a bunch today, so I do have some footage of that. So let's go ahead and check out the riding footage, then we'll come back and I'll go over kind of my thoughts and impressions of the Kingbull Voyager e-bike, and then we'll wrap it up. Let's go. So all right guys, I was really impressed with this Kingbull Voyager e-bike. Not only because of the high-end specs that it has, the really high carrying capacity that this e-bike has, but also because of the price point. So this e-bike regularly retails for $17.99, but it is on sale right now for $11.99. And for a $1,200 cargo e-bike with all of the features and specs that this one has, that is almost an unheard of price. So if you use the link that I will put down in the description of this video, as well as in the pinned comment, you'll be able to get this e-bike for $600 off right now. And we also have a coupon code that I'm going to put down there as well. That will get you a little bit extra off on this e-bike, so even a better value. And this e-bike also does sport 20 by 4-inch fat tires. So this is more of a street tire type tread on these tires than it is an off-road tread. So this is actually going to work very good for like city riding on the city streets, but it's not something I would say is intended for off-road riding, although you do have the front suspension, and these had a lot of play and actually makes for a very cushy, comfortable ride. So impressed all the way around. You also do, of course, have the front and rear fenders on that. But all right, guys, that is gonna about do it for me today. Another great e-bike we looked at, another very nice, affordable, well-built e-bike. So if you guys are interested in checking that out, use the link down below. Make sure you use that coupon code, save a little extra money. And then if you guys have not done so already, please do subscribe to this channel right here on GreenMotion e-bikes. Give us a thumbs up, and make sure you tell me something you thought about it down in the comments. And other than that, guys, just have yourselves a great rest of your e-biking day, and I'll catch you right back here with a brand new e-bike to take a look at on GreenMotion. Signing off.